Breaking Barriers, Understanding Disability Support. Hey there, welcome to a journey of empowerment, where we shatter stereotypes and celebrate the strength of human spirit. Today, we're talking about disability support. Disability refers to any condition, physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory, that significantly limits an individual's ability to perform daily activities or participate fully in society, according to the Ghana Statistical Service report from 2021 census. It indicates that approximately 8%, which is 2,098,138 individuals of the Ghanaian population, experience some form of disability, with a higher prevalence among females, 8.8%, than in males, 6.7%. Again, the most common disability in Ghana is visual impairment. This affects 40.1% of the population, and the second being physical disability, affecting 25.4%, while difficulty in communicating is the least common, affecting 1% of the population. Disability rates increases with 1.4% for those aging from 0 to 14, 3.1% for those between 15 to 64, and 14% for those aged 65 and beyond. Again, statistically proven, disabilities are more common in rural areas, affecting 9.5% of the population as compared to the urban areas, which is 6.5%. What is disability support? So what is disability support? How about we start by looking at what disability support is not, so that we clear the stereotypes and inaccurate assumptions. Negative stereotypes. Disability support is not charity or pity, it's a matter of human rights and social justice. When we view disability support as charity or pity, we perpetuate a narrative that people with disabilities are somehow lesser, that they need our sympathy rather than our solidarity. But the truth is, people with disabilities are not objects of charity, they are individuals with agency, autonomy, and the right to participate fully in society. Dependency. People with disabilities are often stereotyped as being dependent on others for daily living. Rather than being capable of independence, incapability, disability support is often associated with a lack of capability or competence, rather than recognizing the unique abilities and strengths of individuals with disabilities. Tragedy. Disability is often viewed as a tragedy, rather than a natural part of human diversity. Invisibility. People with disabilities are often invisible in society, with their needs and contributions overlooked or ignored. Inaccurate assumptions. 1. All disabilities are the same, assuming that all disabilities are the same and require the same type of support. 2. Disability support is only for physical disabilities, overlooking the needs of individuals with sensory, cognitive, or mental health disabilities. 3. Disability support is only for young people, assuming that disability support is only necessary for young people, rather than recognizing the needs of older adults with disabilities. 4. Disability support is a burden, viewing disability support as a burden, rather than recognizing the benefits of inclusive communities and societies. Disability support. Disability support is about recognizing and addressing the systemic barriers that prevent people with disabilities from exercising their rights and living their lives with dignity. It's about creating a society that values and includes everyone, regardless of their abilities. So, let's shift our mindset. Let's move away from charity and pity, and towards justice, equality, and human rights. Let's recognize that disability support is not something we do for people with disabilities, but rather something we do with them, as equals, and as fellow human beings. Types of disability support. Now that we have cleared the stereotypes and we understand what disability support is, let's discuss the types of disability support. There are several types of disability support that can be provided to individuals with disabilities. Here are some key types. 1. Financial support. This includes government benefits, grants, and funding to help cover living expenses, medical costs, and assistive devices. 2. Employment support. Programs that assist individuals with disabilities in finding and maintaining employment, including job training, placement services, and workplace accommodations. 3. Educational support. Resources such as special education programs, tutoring, and accessibility services in schools and universities to help students with disabilities succeed academically. 4. Healthcare support. Access to medical care, rehabilitation services, and mental health support tailored to the needs of individuals with disabilities. 5. Community support, local organizations and support groups that provide social interaction, advocacy, and resources for individuals with disabilities and their families. 6. Assistive technology, devices and software designed to help individuals with disabilities perform tasks more easily, such as speech recognition software, mobility aids, and communication devices. 7. Legal support, assistance with understanding and navigating disability rights, including access to legal representation for discrimination cases. Each type of support plays a vital role in enhancing the quality of life and independence for individuals with disabilities. Disability support is crucial for ensuring that individuals with disabilities can live independent, fulfilling lives. It provides the necessary assistance in areas like mobility, communication, education, employment, and healthcare, helping to remove barriers and promote inclusivity. The importance of disability support lies in 1. Equal opportunities. It helps create a level playing field, allowing people with disabilities to access the same opportunities in education, work, and social life as those without disabilities. 2. Independence and empowerment. Support services enable individuals with disabilities to maintain independence, make decisions about their lives, and participate fully in society. 3. Health and well-being. Access to appropriate care and support improves the physical and mental health of people with disabilities by addressing specific needs and promoting self-care. 4. Social inclusion. Disability support fosters a more inclusive society, breaking down social isolation and ensuring people with disabilities can engage with their communities. 5. Legal rights. Many countries have laws that guarantee rights to accessibility and non-discrimination for people with disabilities. Support services help uphold these legal rights. 6. Customized solutions for diverse needs. Disabilities can vary greatly, so tailored support is necessary. Whether it's physical therapy, assistive technology, sign language interpretation, or personal care, individualized support helps people with specific challenges lead more effective, comfortable lives. 7. Improved education and learning. Disability support in education, through accommodations like special education programs, adaptive technologies, or teaching assistants, ensures that students with disabilities have access to the same learning opportunities as their peers. This helps build academic success and personal growth. 8. Economic contribution. By facilitating employment opportunities, disability support helps individuals contribute economically. With the right support, people with disabilities can pursue careers, pay taxes, and participate in the workforce, which benefits both the individual and the economy. 9. Promotes accessibility in universal design. Disability support often encourages the development of more accessible infrastructure, technology, and services, benefiting everyone. The principle of universal design, where products and environments are made accessible to all, leads to a more inclusive society for people with and without disabilities. 10. Fosters a culture of empathy and understanding. Providing disability support helps raise awareness and foster empathy. It encourages people to see beyond disability and recognize the value and potential of individuals. This shift in perspective promotes broader social acceptance and reduces stigma. Ultimately, disability support isn't just a matter of providing assistance, it's about fostering a society where every individual, regardless of ability, can thrive, contribute, and be valued. It creates a ripple effect, benefiting the individual, their families, communities, and society at large. The challenges facing disability support are multifaceted and can significantly impact the quality of care provided to individuals with disabilities. Here are some of the key challenges: high workload and limited resources. Support workers often manage high caseloads with insufficient resources, leading to burnout and stress. This can compromise the quality of care provided to clients, as workers may not have enough time to address individual needs adequately. 14. Navigating bureaucracy. The complexity of funding processes and regulations can create barriers for support workers. Frequent changes in policies can lead to confusion and delays in service provision, affecting the continuity and reliability of support for individuals with disabilities. 12. Workplace stress and emotional exhaustion. The demanding nature of disability support work can lead to significant emotional strain. Support workers often develop deep connections with their clients, which, while rewarding, can also result in emotional exhaustion and high turnover rates within the workforce. 4. Casualization of the workforce. A trend toward employing casual or agency staff can lead to inconsistencies in care. This instability may increase vulnerability for individuals receiving support, as they may not have a consistent caregiver familiar with their needs. 2. Attitudinal barriers. Negative perceptions and stigma surrounding disabilities can hinder societal acceptance and inclusion. These attitudes can affect how individuals with disabilities are treated in various settings, including healthcare and employment, accessibility issues, physical barriers in environments, such as inaccessible buildings, transportation, and public spaces, limit participation for people with disabilities. Inadequate accommodations can prevent them from fully engaging in community life. In Ghana, there are several institutions and laws dedicated to advocating for the rights and support of people with disabilities. These institutions work to ensure the inclusion, protection, and empowerment of individuals with disabilities in various aspects of life, including education, employment, healthcare, and accessibility. Key institutions advocating for disability support in Ghana: United Nations, UN, Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD. The UN CRPD, adopted in 2006, is a landmark international treaty that sets out the civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights of people with disabilities. It advocates for the full participation of people with disabilities in society and mandates equal treatment and accessibility. World Health Organization, WHO. The WHO works on global health issues, including disability, through initiatives like the World Report on Disability. They provide guidance on inclusive healthcare, rehabilitation, and disability prevention. The National Council on Persons with Disabilities, NCPD. The NCPD is the main government body responsible for advocating and promoting the welfare of persons with disabilities in Ghana. It works on policy formulation, awareness campaigns, and ensuring that people with disabilities have equal access to services, education, and employment. The Council also supports the implementation of disability-related laws and monitors their enforcement. Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, GFD. The GFD is a coalition of disabled persons organizations that works to promote the rights and welfare of persons with disabilities in Ghana. It advocates for equal opportunities, access to education and employment, and provides a platform for people with disabilities to voice their concerns. GFD also works closely with the government and international organizations to improve disability policies. The Disability Rights Fund, DRF. The DRF provides funding and resources to local organizations working to advance the rights of people with disabilities in Ghana and other countries. It helps support community-based organizations in their efforts to advocate for change and improve the lives of individuals with disabilities. The Ghana Blind Union, GBU. The GBU is an advocacy organization that represents the interests of people who are blind or visually impaired in Ghana. The union focuses on promoting the rights of people with visual disabilities, including advocating for accessible infrastructure, education, and employment opportunities. The Mental Health Authority, MHA. The MHA in Ghana works to improve mental health care, including support for people with mental disabilities. It aims to address stigma, promote mental health awareness, and ensure that individuals with mental disabilities are treated with respect and dignity. I want to take a moment to encourage you all to learn more about disability support. It's crucial to understand the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities and how we can make a difference together. By educating ourselves, we can break down barriers and promote inclusivity in our communities. I urge you to get involved. Whether it's volunteering your time, advocating for change, or supporting organizations that focus on disability support, every little effort counts. Let's unite to create a more inclusive society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Together, we can make a significant impact. For more information visit Enable Me Foundation.